happening right now from the Grand Sierra Resort. Happening right now from the Grand Sierra Resort in Reno, Tahoe, Nevada, the 2022 Miss Teen USA Preliminary Competition. It's time to meet the 2022 Miss Teen USA contestants.
Story, Alabama. Madison Hines, Alaska. Maya Denise Gaskin, Arizona. Allie Shea, Arkansas. Cassidy Hill, California. Chloe Fisher, Colorado. Maya Zeller, Connecticut. Ava McMurray, Delaware. District of Columbia, Asia Hickman. Alyssa Kahn, Florida. Courtney Ayala Smith, Georgia. Malilani Paise, Hawaii. Jenna Beckstrom, Idaho. Dawn Park, Illinois. KK Coconut, Indiana. Marissa Madsen, Iowa. Gracie Hendrickson, Kansas. Gabriella Hembry, Kentucky. Ainsley Ross, Louisiana. Madison Higgins, Maine. Sonia Krishan, Maryland. Jillian Driscoll, Massachusetts. Isabel Muscada, Michigan. Ava Ernst, Minnesota. Shay Smith, Missouri. Julia Kuno, Montana. Nebraska, Farron Meddy. Janae McIntosh, Nevada. Grace Paradise, New Hampshire. Isabella Galan, New Jersey. Caroline Babcock, New Mexico. Thea Chaudhary, New York. North Carolina, Gabby Ortega. Berkeley Lundeen, North Dakota. Kylan Darnell, Ohio. Haley Hurst, Oklahoma. Elena McClellan Clemens, Oregon. Alexandra Jones, Pennsylvania. Julia Potts, Rhode Island. Katie Ward, South Carolina. Bella Welker, South Dakota. McKinley Bruce, Tennessee. Chanel Williams, Texas. Maisie Abbott, Utah. Kenzie Galanka,
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome FYI's lifestyle host, a member of the Barrett Jackson Live broadcast team, and the host of Revved Up, Christian Murphy.
Wow, wow, wow! How good was that? We've got a great crowd in here tonight. That was just a little taste of what you're about to see tonight. It's going to be unbelievable. It is my absolute honour and privilege to welcome you to the 2022 Miss Teen USA preliminary competition. Yeah! There we go. I'm going to work you guys hard tonight, okay? Just be warned. I'm so happy to be a part of all things Miss Teen USA and Miss USA this year, and to do it here in the wonderful Reno, Tahoe, at the incredible Grand Sierra Resort. Now tonight, 51 Teen USA contestants are ready to go into their opening number dresses by Giovanni and shoes by Diverse Style. Oh yeah, we are ready to go. But before we do, I need to hear from you guys. Are you ready to go? All right, that sounded pretty good, but I'm going to need to raise the roof a little bit for my co-host. She is someone who always brings style to the stage. My vivacious co-host for tonight, Miss Teen USA 2021, Brianna Miles. Woo! Wow, you look amazing.
Thank you.
Who are you wearing?
Giovanni, of course.
Of course. Thank you, Giovanni. Okay, so here we are. You've had a wonderful year. How does it feel? I mean, I suspect you might be slightly nervous to be up here as well, for yourself, but also for the girls. You've been in the moment. How does it feel?
You know, it feels so surreal to be back here just a year ago, you know, competing for the title of my dreams. And now to be Miss Teen USA has been such an incredible opportunity. But I'm just so excited for all of these girls here today. They've put in so much work. I've met them throughout the week. They're so amazing. So each and every one of them are great. And so I cannot wait to get started tonight.
Neither can I. One more question. Over the last year, best moment. What do you remember?
Best moment, that's a tough one. There's been a lot of amazing moments, but I think that my trip to Mexico City with Smile Train, which is actually one of our charities that we work with Miss USA and Miss Teen USA, and just being able to go there and work with the kids and the children was just so amazing.
Well, I am so excited to have the opportunity to do this with you and to hear about all of your wonderful insights as we go through this important step in determining who will be the next Miss Teen USA. So Brianna, please tell everyone how tonight actually works.
Of course. Tonight is about fitness, style, and giving the judges their first on-stage look at our teen contestants. All 51 teens will compete in the fitness competition, and then we'll see them in the evening gown competition provided by our official fashion sponsor, Giovanni. Each counts for a third of their overall score.
Absolutely, and then the remaining third comes from, well, our wonderful judges and the interviews. They've been here all week grilling them. Now, I hope they were kind. And thankfully, it looks like, well, everyone has survived the interviews and they're here tonight, all set for a wonderful, wonderful night.
All of that gives us the contestants' preliminary score. That will determine who will move on to compete in tomorrow night's final competition. Don't forget, you can influence who advances into the top 16 with a fan favorite vote. Voting closes tonight at 10 p.m. Pacific. Go to MissTeenUSA.com and cast your vote.
Now, it's great to hold all of our competition events in Reno, Tahoe. It's for my first time here, and I'm so excited to get out and explore. I'm really excited. Now, this dynamic area, well, it really does, I think, has something for everyone, and I can't wait to really experience it all. Outdoor adventures, exciting entertainment, gaming options, local food, art and culture, diversity. Let's take a look.
Thank you again to everyone here in this beautiful Nevada community for their hospitality and warmth.
Now let's meet the people whose work has already begun, the Miss Teen USA preliminary final judges. First of all, Kaylee Sanders Hemlick. She is a fashion, jewelry and style guide for television and red carpet events. Where is she? There she is over there. Now, Kaylee and her husband founded Hemlick Luxury Group, a private jewelry company and consulting firm. Give us a wave. Thank you very much.
Bob Hartnagel is a public affairs consultant for legislators and universities. He has a degree in communication studies and international relations. Bob Hartnagel.
Now, this one is very special to me. Tanya Meme is an Emmy-nominated TV host and star of Sell This House on FYI and A&E networks. Along with her lifestyle and design insight, she is an executive producer, actress, and inspirational speaker. And guess what? A great mate of mine. It is so good to have Tanya Meme in the house. And by the way, guys, she was once Miss Canada. Tanya Meme!
Celebrity makeup artist Alan Aponte is the go-to expert for all things beauty. His work is seen on the red carpet and in magazines such as Vogue, Harper Bazaar, V Magazine, and People. Alan is dedicated to mentoring and helping the next generation of beauty experts within the Latinx community. Alan Aponte.
She's fresh from New York Fashion Week as a special guest correspondent for Extra. It's Miss Teen USA 2019, Kaylee Garris. Now, Kaylee graced the covers of Essence and Oprah magazines during her tenure as Miss Teen USA. She combines her media work these days with being a full-time model, and she continues her advocacy for mental health. Kaylee, give us a wave, please. There's so much talent, expertise, and beauty in the room, and that's just the judges. Judges, you have a challenging job tonight, and we can't wait to put you to work. Now, as a reminder, the contestants were encouraged to promote themselves and the competition in their local communities. They do so much in their local communities, and that gave them the opportunity to select their spot in the preliminary competition order. So for tonight, the contestants will not all be in alphabetical order.
This shakes things up a bit, but after all, this is pageantry reimagined.
I like that, and it makes a great hashtag. Now, our judges are ready and the teens are ready to begin tonight's preliminary fitness competition, wearing outfits from our official fitness apparel partner, Kittenish. So are you guys ready? Let's hear it!
You're so right, Christian. Let's kick it off with Alabama. 19-year-old Anna Lee studies business marketing and entrepreneurship at Auburn University. She's a successful online boutique owner and dedicates much of her time to working with her nonprofit. And she's a fierce pickleball player. Alabama.
Alaska. Madison is a 17-year-old high school senior and cosmetology student. This future salon owner says one of her proudest moments is becoming a second-degree black belt in Taekwondo. Alaska.
Arizona. 18-year-old Maya Denise attends the University of Arizona, where she studies broadcast journalism. She's a huge sports fan and wants to become a sideline reporter for ESPN. Maya Denise is a professional tap dancer and promotes exercise and healthy living to kids across her state. Arizona.
Arkansas. After graduating from high school, 16-year-old Ali plans to attend college and focus on studies that will help her build healthier communities. She is a volunteer with the American Heart Association and says she has a controversial cookie creator. Arkansas.
California. Cassidy is 18 years old and a computer science and creative technology student at the University of Colorado Boulder. This future Armed Forces software engineer is an amateur DJ and wants to live on every continent. California.
Colorado. 18-year-old Chloe graduated a year early from high school and began modeling professionally, doing both runway and editorial campaigns. In addition to modeling, she studies nursing and also works to create more awareness for children in foster care. Colorado.
Connecticut. Maya is an 18-year-old competitive dancer. She's interested in careers in the broadcasting, entertainment, and beauty industries. Maya is involved with a nonprofit group that promotes community service for teens. Her favorite holiday is coming up, Halloween. Connecticut.
Delaware. Ava hopes to become the CEO of her own supply chain management company. She's 18 years old and studies business analytics at the University of Tennessee. In high school, Ava was an all-conference and all-state volleyball player. Delaware.
District of Columbia. 19-year-old Asia is an accomplished concert musician, double majoring in music theory and piano performance with a minor in French at the University of Alabama. She's performed at both Carnegie Hall and the Apollo Theater multiple times, and she hopes to continue to provide healing through music. District of Columbia.
Florida. Alyssa is a finance student at the University of Central Florida and an advocate for financial literacy programs for children and families. Alyssa is a 19-year-old and is a youth basketball coach who landed a role in a Super Bowl commercial. Florida. Let's hear it for our first group of contestants. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, and Florida.
Thank you, teens. Let's keep this fitness competition going. Christian, who's next?
On the deck is Georgia. Courtney is a 16-year-old and making her mark as a working actress for television, film, and stage. She wants to launch a career in media and entertainment after college. Courtney was elected president of a statewide student leadership group after giving a speech in front of 10,000 students. Georgia.
Hawaii. 19-year-old Malulani is a biological engineering student at the University of Hawaii, Mauna. Her interests include promoting sustainable communities and volunteering for the homeless population and being a food influencer on social media. Hawaii.
Idaho. Jenna is an 18-year-old dancer who wants to perform in commercials and movies. She currently works professionally in the dance industry. Jenna hopes to earn a dance education degree to open her own dance studio. She's a former gymnast in the Junior Olympics program. Idaho.
Illinois. 19-year-old Dawn cooks with confidence as a member of the culinary arts competition team. She plans to become a world-renowned chef and restaurant owner. Dawn attends Juliet Junior College and has completed her first year of culinary school. Illinois.
Indiana. KK is an 18-year-old student at Bethel University with a double major in psychology and worship arts. She will use her education to do clinical research as a neuroscientist and continue serving in the ministry. KK is a first-generation Burmese American. She is a published children's literature illustrator and has a second book coming out soon. Indiana.
Iowa. 17-year-old Marissa is ranked first in her high school class. She wants to become a medical doctor specializing in dermatology. Marissa is working on her second children's book. She loves reading and rescuing insects. Iowa!
Kansas. Gracie is a 17-year-old high school senior. She plans to follow her parents as a doctor of chiropractic. Gracie is the founder of the Let's Get Real movement, which advocates for mental health. She plays a variety of sports and bakes a mean banana muffin. Oh. Kansas.
Kentucky. Along with her psychology studies at the University of Kentucky, 19-year-old Gabriella is working towards her real estate license. When she's not scrolling through residential listings online, she enjoys golf and being outdoors. Kentucky.
Louisiana. Ainsley is a health studies student at the University of Louisiana Monroe and hopes to become a physician's assistant. She wants to open her own medical spa. This 19-year-old professional and model blogs about the reality of social media and likes reading self-help books. Louisiana.
Maine. 16-year-old Madison grew up in a first responder family, and it has inspired her to pursue medicine. Riding horses since the age of 4, she is an accomplished equestrian who competes in nationally and dressage events. Maine. Let's bring our second group of contestants back to the stage. Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, and Maine.
Let's keep it going with Maryland. Sonia wants to be a casting director and work in media and entertainment. Currently, she's pursuing liberal studies at New York University. This 19-year-old is passionate about social change. She volunteered at the community college on the Blackfeet Reservation. Sonia climbed to the top of Seneca Rocks Mountain with her eyes closed. Maryland.
Massachusetts. Julian is 18 years old and studies health science and communications at the University of Florida. She wants to become a medical news correspondent. Julian has been a competitive figure skater and skating coach. Massachusetts.
Michigan. 19-year-old Isabella knows CPR and is a certified nurse tech. This science lover plans to be an anaesthetologist and is studying biological sciences at Wayne State University. Now, to unwind and stay in shape, she loves to work out and longboard. Michigan.
Minnesota. As a guitarist and singer/songwriter, 17-year-old Ava looks to a career in the music industry after earning her college degree in the performing arts. She's been honored for her volunteer efforts. Ava's secret wish? To sing and play Jolene with her idol, Dolly Parton. Minnesota.
Missouri. Shay is on the Golden Girls dance team at the University of Missouri. She studies biological sciences and hopes to become a dermatologist. In addition to raising money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals, this 19-year-old is a boutique owner. Missouri.
Montana. 16-year-old Julia is a dancer and is involved in competitive debate at her high school. She hopes to save lives as a cardiologist and promotes CPR training for students. Julia has served as class president and she speaks Russian. Montana.
Nebraska. Farron is a pre-med student at Grand Canyon University who wants to one day specialize in pediatric care. At 18 years old, she is also a dance instructor, professional model, and has authored and illustrated a children's book. Nebraska.
Nevada. 18-year-old Janae is set on becoming a marketing executive with Apple. She's a business administrative student at the University of Oregon. Janae supports CASA, court-appointed special advocates. She's a huge movie and college football fan. Nevada.
New Hampshire. Grace is an 18-year-old nursing student at Rivier University. She's on the Rivier volleyball team. Gracie hopes to become a midwife. She enjoys all kinds of outdoor activities and recalls her happiest moment was when she purchased her own therapy dog at the age of 15. New Hampshire.
New Jersey. 17-year-old Isabella is an aspiring broadcast journalist and is getting experience anchoring the morning news program at her high school. She's president of the National Honor Society and hosts a podcast about mindfulness, wellness, and mental health. New Jersey.
Well, Brianna, that was our third group. Let's welcome them back to the stage. Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, and New Jersey.
Let's keep it rolling with our next group of teams. Christian, who's next?
We have New Mexico. Caroline is a 17-year-old high school student and on the honor roll. She plans to continue cheerleading in college. She founded a non-profit when she was 15. Caroline says she's a great conversationalist and loves engaging in all levels of conversation. New Mexico.
New York. 17-year-old Daya excels at computer programming and wants to create a software app that teaches lesser-known languages, including her native language, Bangala. She also enjoys participating in musical theater productions. New York.
North Carolina. Gabby is 17 years old and a ranked tennis player. As a freshman, she helped her varsity team come from behind to win a high school state championship. Gabby's ambition is to become an astrobiologist for NASA. North Carolina.
North Dakota. A marketing student at the University of North Dakota, Berkeley wants to take over the family business. She is 18 years old and a multi-sport athlete. Berkeley is a champion for kids with mental and physical disabilities. North Dakota.
Ohio. 18-year-old Keelan attends the University of Alabama, pursuing a broadcast journalism degree. She plans to become a sports reporter. From her love of four-wheelers to soccer, Keelan wants to prove girls can love both sports and stilettos. Ohio.
Oklahoma. Haley is a 19-year-old student at the University of Oklahoma studying political science and public relations and minoring in international studies / pre-law. She hopes to one day be the White House press secretary. Haley is a published author and podcast host. Oklahoma.
Oregon. 18-year-old Alana studies international business at Loyola University in Chicago. Now, she'd like to work in public relations in the entertainment industry. Alana is a champion-level Irish dancer who loves travel and learning about other cultures. Oregon.
Pennsylvania. Alexandra wants to become a business analyst for a skincare company and own her own skincare line. She's 18 years old and studies business information technology at Virginia Tech. Alexandra was the commencement speaker at her high school graduation. Pennsylvania.
Rhode Island. 18-year-old Julia is a student at the University of Rhode Island studying biological sciences. She wants to enter a physician's assistant program and work in the emergency room. Julia interned in her high school special education program for 4 years. Rhode Island.
South Carolina. Katie wants to become an elementary school teacher and is getting an early childhood education degree at Clemson University. She is 19 years old. Katie is a musician and was captain of her high school lacrosse team. South Carolina.
And that, Brianna, was our fourth group of teens. Let's hear it, everyone, as they come back onto the stage. New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and South Carolina. Here's our final group of teens. Let's give it up. Come on, guys. South Dakota. Bella is a 17-year-old and wants to attend college after graduation in the spring. She's considering a future as a dentist. Bella is a dedicated volunteer for the Special Olympics and started a Best Buddies chapter at her local school. She is currently training to become a pilot. South Dakota.
Tennessee. 18-year-old McKinley looks forward to a career as a legal correspondent. She's studying integrated marketing communications at the University of Mississippi. McKinley promotes teen volunteerism. Like a true Tennessean, she's a Dolly Parton fanatic. Tennessee.
Texas. Chanel is 16 years old and will graduate from high school this spring. She's applying to top colleges and universities in Texas and hopes to one day be a criminal defense lawyer. Chanel is the CEO and founder of Smiles Behind Goods. Texas.
Utah. Maisie plans to become a pilot for a major airline. She's 19 years old and is majoring in professional piloting with a pro-fixed wing emphasis at Utah State University. Maisie likes to jump out of planes too and went skydiving on her 18th birthday. Utah!
Vermont. Kenzie is a 17-year-old dancer and a top student at her high school. Now, she's currently enrolled in an early college program. She hopes to be a dancer on Broadway one day. Kenzie also excels at tennis and is the Vermont State Champion. She's considering a future in pediatric nursing. Vermont!
Virginia! 17-year-old Hannah plans to study dentistry and become an orthodontist. She competes in cheerleading and is the cheer captain at her school. She rides dirt bikes, four-wheelers, and appreciates random acts of kindness. Virginia!
Washington. Catherine is 18 years old. She studies business and marketing at Clemson University and wants to become an interior designer and home stager. Catherine enjoys travel, photography, and speaking Mandarin. Washington.
West Virginia. Emma is an 18-year-old political science student at Fordham University who wants to attend law school. She's a member of the school's dance team and auditioned for the Radio City Rockettes in April of this year. Emma enjoys all styles of dance, and she's an avid reader. West Virginia.
Wisconsin. 15-year-old Sage leads her school's robotics team and received one of the highest awards given at state competition. She's trained in classical Indian dance and is an environmental advocate. Sage looks to a career in medicine as an orthopedic surgeon. Wisconsin.
Wyoming. Nora is a 17-year-old cheerleader who is interested in becoming a forensic scientist. She's a top math student and already has college credits in calculus. In addition to math, Nora loves making art and says she would like to model and walk in New York Fashion Week. Wyoming.
Mississippi. 16-year-old Mackenzie is a high school student and model who plans to study medicine and become an oncologist. Mackenzie has worked with her state's governor to implement her anti-bullying campaign. Her TikTok has 1.5 million viewers. Mississippi. Let's now see this final group back out on stage. Here they are: South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming, and Mississippi. And that, folks, that is how you do it. This brings us to the end of our Miss Teen USA preliminary fitness competition. And you can tell from the bios that we've read out here, Brianna and I, that this is a smart and ambitious group of teen contestants who take fitness to the next level.
And Christian, didn't the contestants look great in their fitness apparel from Kitnish? Kitnish is like the friend you can always count on when you need that perfect look. Here's more.
Kitnish is just supposed to make you immediately feel good and just smile. It is about being flirty, silly, whether you're going out with your girlfriends and you want the cutest little dress, a date night, or rocking, a bikini on the beach. Kitnish is a lifestyle.
Thank you to tonight's wonderful fitness apparel partner, Kitnish, who believes when you look good, well, you feel good, which makes beauty and confidence shine through.
That is so true. Our teens arrived in Reno Tahoe earlier this week and settled into the Grand Sierra Resort, where there is so much to explore and experience. Take a look.
Thank you to everyone here at the Grand Sierra Resort for making all of us, the teens especially, but all of us, feel really welcome. We're thrilled that tomorrow the teens' final competition will be right here as well. And thank you very much. Now, while you're in the Grand Sierra Resort, be sure to check out the Royal Expo. It's located in the Crystal Ballroom. It's open from 12 to 5 every day, and you'll be able to shop, well, for some of our amazing sponsors, and we cannot thank all of our amazing sponsors enough. Including Senegenche, the Cosmetics, and Giovanni Fashions. Brianna, in a few moments, we'll get to our final category in tonight's preliminary competition. Now, I'm so impressed with the determination and dedication it takes to get to this level. But you know that. You've done this, right?
I have done it.
What's it like to prepare, to go through this, to prepare for this moment?
I am a firm believer in practice. So whether it was for the state competition or for the national competition, I was putting in that work. So it was so important for me to not only, look my best and feel my best, but make sure I was practicing every single day. Where's my mama? She was out there. She was telling me those questions. And, it's so important to be able to have that hard work. And as you've seen tonight, these girls have definitely put in that hard work for sure.
Well, Brianna, the hard work has really paid off for you. You're a wonderful role model, and you've had such a wonderful year. So well done.
Thank you so much. It really helps to have the support from family and friends and a great team that helped me be my best. The team of artists at Kiss and Makeup Houston are skilled in helping each of our contestants look and feel their best this week. Let's find out more.
Thank you very much to Kiss and Makeup Houston for delightful makeup services for each of the teen contestants. And also thanks to Maya Beauty, the official aesthetics partner for Miss Teen USA. Maya Beauty provides luxurious pampering for each Miss Teen USA and, of course, Miss USA.
When it comes to cosmetics, whether you're looking for a soft glam or a full-on lip color that makes a statement, Cinegents has what you need. Here's more.
There are some routines in life that we all have in common, and then others, not so much. Lip Sense by Cinegents smudge-proof, budge-proof formula makes certain that no matter what life throws your way, how fun the girls' night, or how many times your makeup could have come off, you can trust Lip Sense will last. Cinegents Lip Sense. Long-lasting beauty for long-lasting looks.
Thank you again to Cinegents, the official cosmetics of Miss Teen USA. I know being comfortable in front of the camera is part of being Miss Teen USA, and so is having the chance to wear fabulous special occasion looks and beautiful evening gowns.
Now, tonight we get to see our 51 teens in the evening gown competition, presented by our official fashion partner, Giovanni. So let's begin with Alabama. Arizona.
Arkansas.
California.
Colorado.
Connecticut. Connecticut.
Delaware.
District of Columbia. Let's give it up, everyone, for our first 10 contestants as they come back onto the stage. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, and Florida. Now let's keep it going for the next group of teens. Bianna, who do we have?
Georgia.
Hawaii.
Idaho.
Illinois.
Indiana.
Kentucky.
Louisiana.
Maine. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back our second group of teens in the evening gowns. Back to the stage, give them a big round of applause. Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, and Maine.
We continue the competition with Maryland.
Massachusetts.
Michigan.
Minnesota.
Missouri.
Montana.
Nebraska.
Nevada.
New Hampshire.
New Jersey. And ladies, if you'll join us now back on stage and give it up, everyone in the house, for our third group. Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, and New Jersey.
Continuing the evening gown competition with New Mexico. North Carolina.
North Dakota.
Ohio.
Oklahoma.
Oregon.
Pennsylvania.
Rhode Island.
South Carolina. Let's see this group again, shall we, Brianna? Let's bring them on out and give them a big round of applause for New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and South Carolina. Well, Brianna, it is getting exciting. We are getting ready for our last group. Who do we see next?
South Dakota. Tennessee. Texas.
Utah.
Vermont.
Virginia.
Washington.
West Virginia.
Wisconsin.
Wyoming.
Mississippi.
Brianna, this is our final group. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome them back on stage. A big round of applause. South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming, and Mississippi. That brings us to the end of our preliminary evening gown competition presented by Giovanni. Now I know,
I feel and
You
look
do.
fabulous.
Yes.
I do. I feel and look fabulous anytime I'm wearing elegant, stylish, and trendy dresses and gowns from Giovanni, and you can too.
a special thanks to our fabulous official fashion partner, Giovanni. Now, you know, this area has it all, and I cannot wait to explore it. You can shop till you drop, soar above the trees in a gondola, I don't think I'll be doing that, or immerse yourself in northern Nevada's culture. Here's more about Reno Tahoe. How cool is that? You will find the ultimate way to fill your days and nights with unforgettable moments in Reno, Tahoe.
Christian, this has been a great night, but it brings home the reality that I'm in my final hours as Miss Teen USA. I have so many emotions going into tomorrow night, but I know it's going to be a great show for everyone attending and watching at home. And while I'm going to be busy with my last official duties as Miss Teen USA, you'll be back in the hosting spot.
That's right, the hot seat, and you've been such a wonderful co-host. Well done, and congratulations on your year. Let's give it up, please, for Brianna. Yes, the current Miss Teen USA. Now, for the teen finals tomorrow night, Miss USA herself, Elle Smith, will join me here as co-host. The show is live from this stage starting at 7 p.m. Pacific. For all of you out there watching on YouTube, please tune in again. There will be live streaming. Tune in. Now, fans can go to missteenusa.com for more information on how to view the live stream. Now, please check the start times in your local area, and I can't wait to see who takes home the Moreward Power of Hope crown.
And as you probably know by now, the teens aren't the only game in town. The Miss USA contestants are also here in Reno, Tahoe. The preliminary competition for Miss USA is coming up tonight at 9 p.m. live from this same stage.
And for those in the audience tonight, well, we thank you. We have a special invitation just for you, something just for you. We want you to take part in an exclusive telecast experience. Sitting there thinking, wondering what that is, I bet. Well, after the conclusion of tonight's Miss USA preliminary competition, we need you to stick around. Stick around for a bit after the show, and it's a chance to get a special preview, and you might even be on camera. So please help out if you possibly can. So bring your energy, your enthusiasm. You've been wonderful tonight. Thank you very much. You'll get all the information you need and instructions following the conclusion very shortly of the Miss USA preliminary competition. Now, the final competition for Miss USA takes place on Monday night at 5 p.m. local Pacific time. You can catch all of the excitement of pageantry reimagined and the crowning of a new Miss USA on FYI.
This is getting so real. Tomorrow night, we'll find out which 16 teens will advance and take another step closer to wearing the Miss Teen USA crown. We'll also hand out a few awards, including the fan favorite voted on by you. You still have time to help push your favorite contestant into the top 16 by heading to missteenusa.com to vote for your fan favorite. Voting closes at 10 p.m. Pacific time.
Now, before we wrap up, let's bring out, you ready for this? Let's bring out all 51 contestants one more time. Give it up! Thank you again to all of our wonderful, fantastic sponsors. We cannot thank you enough for all of your support always. It is not possible, this event, without your support. So thank you very much.
And a big shout out to Ken Parham and the entire Miss Teen USA production team. And of course, the president of Miss USA and the queen herself, Crystal Stewart.
Yay, Crystal!
I'd also like to say thanks to our parents and families and the state directors. I believe all 51 teen contestants would agree that we couldn't do it without you.
And let's hear it for one more very special person, Brianna, for being such a wonderful co-host, and Miss Teen USA 2021. This is it, nearly over. She's getting a little emotional. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Pacific for the Miss Teen USA final show, live from here, the Grand Sierra Resort in Reno, Tahoe. Where else?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And good night.
Thank you.